all a void judgment is you're just saying that it never existed, that nobody had the jurisdiction or the capacity to make such a judgment against you, and that you can't be held liable. So that's void judgment. Well, that took all of 12 seconds. I gotta start extending these explanations. These 12 seconds explanations gives a lot of dead air here. Well, it has me making a lot of stories. So yeah, I should make the void judgments last a little bit longer. Where do you file a void judgment? In the same court in which they made the judgment in the first place. You basically tell them they had no jurisdiction or authority to make such a judgment against you. And then that way the other side will have the ability to challenge your belief that the judgment they had, rendered against you was a legitimate judgment and it should stand as true. And that's basically where you're taking the void judgment. And I know it kind of sounds crazy because you're basically asking the same judge that he had no jurisdiction over it. But that's what you would do with a void judgment. That's why I tell folks, well, if you want to play this void judgment stuff, you got to understand, and you're going to have to go to like courts of appeals. And I explained to folks a billion times how the man who ran the court of appeals up in Alabama told me it was a rigged game. Because even if you win in a court of appeals, you take the ruling from the Court of Appeals, you take the ruling from the Supreme Court of the state, you take the ruling from the Supreme Court of the United States, and you bring it back to the original court of original jurisdiction before the original judge. And now all you're really doing is pissing off that judge because you went above his head and you got this ruling now in your favor that he should void the judgment, and he's still going to tell you to piss off, and he's going to say this judgment still stands as true. So you're basically wasting your time playing this legalese nonsense with these void judgments. And just if you really believe something is not true or you shouldn't be held liable for it, take them to in front of the highest court of the land, which is a court of record, which is a trial by jury, and let the people, the common folks within your community, don't run over to federal court. Take them right into your local district court, local county court, the smallest little mom and pop courthouse that you got in your little district or territory or province or whatever you want to call it. And just get wherever seats a trial by jury. I don't care if it's 6 people. I don't care if it's 3 people. I don't care if it's 12 people. I don't care if it's everybody in the community. Who's the jury? I don't care. I don't care about the numbers. As long as it's a trial by jury, then no court of the United States government could retry the matter. And that's that 7th Amendment thing I do with you guys all the time.